Hey guys, it's Darren's101 here, and today I have something a little bit special for you guys. I have my best Battlefield 4 setup video. And yeah, I'm just going to go through each class and show you guys what my favourite guns to use, my favourite setup for each class is. So first of all, let's start with the Assault Kit. I like the M416. It's whenever I need a gun to use, I go to the M416. It's a very solid gun. As always, I don't know, Coyote, Cobra, it's up to you. It really doesn't matter. It's down to personal preference, really. No accessory on it. Not really a fan of a laser sight or anything like that. I use a suppressor on it so I can stay off that mini-map and keep myself under the radar, so to speak. No underbarrel and phantom camo, just because it looks cool. I use the M1911. It's a very good pistol, and I use it on every single kit at the moment. It's just does ridiculous damage. Like, if you need to finish someone off with it, just pop them once with it, and that'll probably be enough to get you the guaranteed kill. Alright, so my first gadget for the Assault Kit is the defibrillator. I almost think this is a must for the Assault Kit when playing as a team, because the defibrillator and the medpack combo, it saves your team, it can save yourself with the medic bag rather. But yeah, those two gadgets, you will always see me running those on the Assault Kit every single time without fail. I use the M67 frag grenade, mainly because it can kill an enemy from 100% to 0, so I like that. It basically means I can get a kill. I use the shank knife, mainly because I like shanking my enemies. It sounds very, very good and very effective. Now the field upgrade, I use the combat medic, and as you can see on the right there, those are the perks for it. I personally like the defib upgrade that increases the charge of the speed of the defibrillators by 100%, which is ridiculous because you can pop 100 revives that quickly and get back into the action. So that's pretty good. And I'd use the that doesn't even matter, does it? You can use whatever you want. Alright, now over to my engineer kit. I use the UMP9. This thing deals a lot of damage up close. Not so good at medium to long range. Yeah, close range it's definitely very good. It does a lot of damage, as I said. Once again, I use the Coyote, personal preference, no accessory, the suppressor to stay off the mini-map, same as last time, and the phantom camo, that doesn't even matter. The M1911, same as usual, it's a sick pistol, that's all I can say about it. Now, I use the s'more over the RPG, because that's what I've started to use, and really it doesn't matter, whatever one you're familiar with, I would recommend using that, because obviously the RPG has more of a curve to it, and the s'more's just straight shooting, and that's probably why I like the s'more. I use the repair tool. Very rarely will I ever take the repair tool off. I always use it because you can either take out an enemy vehicle with it if you have to, if that's the only thing you've got left, or you can repair your friendlies and help out on the battlefield. M67 frag grenade, that's yep. That comes standard for me. The shank again, and I use a defensive field upgrade on this. Once again, you can see the perks on the right there. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think for an engineer, I like having that fourth one. Decreases time before out of combat heal. Sorry, I butchered that sentence. Decreases time before out of combat heal by 20%, meaning that you will start healing and generating your health back quicker, which I like. I would maybe recommend the anti-tank perk if you're using mines or something and an RPG, but I don't use mines, and I think I'll just stick with my defensive. Alright, moving on over to the support kit, I use the MG4. The MG4 is very good. Close range, it absolutely demolishes. A 200 fucking round magazine. Like, look at that. 200 round box magazine. You can sneak up behind an enemies and kill them, and basically kill half of their team, if not all of their team, with a flank before you even have to reload. This thing is very good. Coyote, yep. The suppressor, yeah, and I actually use a stubby grip on this. Now, I'm not 100% familiar with the new setup that Battlefield's got with all the accessories. I'm not sure what the underbarrel does and what it decreases, but I've used it, and I used it before the patch, and I'm just going to keep using it. So hopefully that's not actually affecting the performance of it too much. M1911 again. Now I use C4 and the ammo box because why not help out your team, right? And the C4 because that thing can be used in several different ways, so it's very versatile. M67 frag grenade again, nothing new. I use the shank, and once again the defensive field upgrade. And since I'm not a medic, obviously, that's why I like to have that quicker regen, because I like to be on the move, and if I can start healing quicker, it means that I've got a greater chance of surviving the next firefight rather than being wounded. Moving on to the Recon Kit, I use the L115, and you guys would have seen this in a few of my videos in my Battlefield live multiplayer series a wee while ago. I use the L115 whenever I snipe because it is so good. I personally like the 8x, it's once again personal preference, completely down to you. It doesn't matter what one you use, it's what one you've got familiar with. The variable 14x, sometimes I just need that extra zoom to zoom in on the target's head, sometimes can help. No barrel, although sometimes I will admit in the jungle map recently, the community operations map, I have been using a suppressor on this, just because for the stealth reasons, but for general play, no, I wouldn't put a suppressor on it, that just makes things so much harder for you. The straight pull, because I'm not a fan of the bipod at all, so yeah. The M1911 again, the C4 and the radio beacon. I use the radio beacon as a general item. I would recommend using it on pretty much every single map. It can help you out and help your squad out. Although in game modes, maybe like Team Deathmatch, a tugs might be more use for you because you can place it down. You can camp within a 25-meter radius, as you can see on the right there, and you know exactly where the enemies are coming from. So that can help a lot. M67 frag grenade, the shank, and I actually do use the sniper perk on this one. There's several sniper perk, the sniper field upgrade, and those are the 4 perks. You can steady your scope by 100% times. No, once again, I can't speak. Increases the time you can steady your scope, rather. The level 2, you can decrease the amount of incoming suppression. Level 3, quick unspot. Level 4, advanced spotting. I think the quick unspot and advanced spotting are 2 things that snipers need, so you can stay off the minimap for as long as possible, and you can keep the enemies on the minimap for as long as possible. So yeah. But that is my customization guide to having the best weapon possible for each kit. Obviously, some of you would disagree with this, I understand that, but I like using these guns and I think that every single one of them are very good. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below and leave some comments telling me what you think, telling me what you disagree with, what you agree with, telling me what other weapons you have found to be effective, what other customization options you found effective. But yeah guys, with that, I'll catch you in the next video.